Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear brothers and sisters. In today's video, I'll be talking about Islam's view on mental health. So, in Islam, mental health is considered a fundamental part of a person's overall well-being, and it's viewed through a holistic lens that connects the mind, mental, body, physical, and soul, spiritual. Contrary to some cultural stigmas, experiencing mental health struggles is not considered a sign of weak faith or iman. So, here's a comprehensive overview of how mental health is understood in Islamic tradition, history, and practice. So, number one, the theological foundation. Islamic texts acknowledge human emotions and psychological distress as a natural part of life. Emotional validity. The Quran validates human emotion. Prophets experienced deep sorrow and distress. For example, the Prophet Yaqub grieved for his son, Yusuf, until his eyes turned white with sorrow. And this can be found in Quran chapter 12, verse 84. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ experienced himself a year known as the year of sorrow, Am al-Huzn, after the death of his wife Khadija and his uncle Abu Talib. Trials versus punishment. Mental anguish is viewed as a test, a fitna, not necessarily a punishment. The Quran states, "We will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits." Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 155. The mandate for cure. The Prophet Muhammad said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Make use of medical treatment, for Allah has not made a disease without appointing a remedy for it." And this one can be found in Sunan Abu Dawud. This encompasses both physical and mental ailments. Number two, historical contributions, the Golden Age. Early Muslim scholars were pioneers in psychology and psychiatry long before these fields existed in the West. The first psychiatric hospitals, as early as the 8th century, the Islamic world established the first hospitals, Bimaristans, with dedicated wards for mentally ill patients in Baghdad, Cairo, and Fez. Patients were treated with benevolence, baths, music, and occupational therapy rather than being demonized or chained. Abu Zaid al-Balkhi, in the 9th century, a pivotal figure who differentiated between neurosis, anxiety, depression, and psychosis. He wrote extensively on sustenance of the soul, Masalih al-Abdan wa al-Anfus, introducing concepts remarkably similar to modern cognitive behavioral therapy, or also known as CBT. He argued that just as the body gets sick, the soul, the psyche, gets sick, and discussed reciprocal inhibition to counter fear. Ibn Sina, Avicenna, addressed the psychosomatic connection, noting how emotions like anger and fear affect the heart rate and body temperature. So, addressing stigmas and misconceptions, which is the third point on this in this video review. Despite this rich history, modern Muslim communities often struggle with stigmas that contradict Islamic teachings. For example, depression is caused by weak faith. Islamic reality states that mental illness is a health condition similar to diabetes or a broken leg. High faith does not grant immunity to pain or illness. Or another stigma or myth, it's just a jinn or evil eye. While Islam acknowledges the metaphysical jinn or ayn, scholars warn against attributing everything to them. The default approach should be medical and psychological evaluation first. Or sabr, patience, means suffering in silence. No, true sabr involves active perseverance, seeking a cure and trying to improve on one's situation, not passive resignation to suffering. Now, number 4 on this list, practical spiritual tools. Islam offers tools that are meant to be used alongside, not instead of, professional therapy. For example, dua, supplication. There are specific prayers for anxiety. One famous dua from the Prophet for distress is, Allahumma inni a'udu bika minal hammi wal hazan. Oh Allah, I seek refuge in you from anxiety and sorrow, weakness and laziness. Then there is dhikr, remembrance. Rhythmic repetition of Allah's names can have a grounding meditative effect, similar to mindfulness practices. Unquestionably, by the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Quran chapter 13, verse 28. Tawakkul, reliance, the concept of doing your best and leaving the outcome to Allah. This is a powerful cognitive reframing tool to reduce performance anxiety and fear of the future. So, in summary, my dear brothers and sisters, in Islam, seeking therapy is an act of following the Sunnah, teachings of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, to care for the body and mind Allah gave you. A Muslim who seeks help for depression is no different from the one who's seeking help for a fever. So I hope this video has been informational and insightful to you. May Allah keep us away from harm. May He give us guidance, and hope to see you all next time, inshallah. Thank you for tuning in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.